Enzo Maresca has finally been announced as the new Chelsea coach. We already have a couple of comments here from the co-sporting directors. We are delighted to welcome Enzo to Chelsea. He has proven himself to be an excellent coach, capable of delivering impressive results with an exciting and identifiable style. Enzo has deeply impressed us in our discussions leading up to his appointment. His ambitions and work ethic align with those of the club. We thoroughly look forward to working with him. They then show us here a nice little picture with all of his playing and coaching career achievements. And we also get a small word from the Chelsea ownership group. We are thrilled to welcome Enzo into the Chelsea family. We look forward to supporting him and the rest of the sporting team in fulfilling their potential and our expectations over the years to come. He's a highly gifted coach and leader that we are confident can help fulfill our vision and competitive goals for the club. Enzo Maresca said, "To join Chelsea, one of the biggest clubs in the world, is a dream for any coach. It is why I'm so excited by this opportunity. I look forward to working with a very talented group of players and staff to develop a team that continues the club's tradition of success and makes our fans proud." Enzo's staff will include former Chelsea goalkeeper Willy Caballero, Danny Walker, Michel de Bernardin, Marcos Alvarez, Javi Molina, and Roberto Vitiello. Ben Roberts will join the staff as goalkeeper coach and has been appointed to the role of head of global goalkeeping. More on the goalkeeper saga in just a second. We're also delighted to confirm the appointment of Bernardo Cueva, who will lead the set piece department. He's coming from Brentford. So finally, officially, our new coach has been announced. I believe all the media things will happen in the coming days. And now the planning for preseason will start. Of course, there are still some discussions on who can and who cannot join their Olympic team for this summer. Who can, who cannot, will depend, of course, on Enzo and the club. Because if you go and play for your country in the Olympics, you will probably not be available for us in the preseason, which in my opinion is a bad idea. I can understand the players that do want to represent their country in the Olympic Games. But to be honest, I mean, it's going to be a pretty important season for all of the team right now. New coach, we're probably going to be willing to challenge for the top four and all of the trophies available next season. You do not want to be the one starting behind. Anyways, we've got some more, let's say, news with regards to some transfers, more clearance with regards to the goalkeeper saga, right? Because in the last couple of days, we've been talking about plenty of other goalkeepers. I've been saying from the start, I think it makes no sense, because we already have Sanchez, Petrovic, Bertinelli, Kepa, Slolina. So going for another one just never made any sense. And so Fabrizio Romano here said, understand Chelsea new coach Maresca told the board that he really likes Robert Sanchez. Maresca looking forward to working with the Spanish goalkeeper next season, as he believes Robert is ready for the next phase of his career. Chelsea expects Sanchez to stay at the club this summer. Nizar Cancela also said that Chelsea will stick with Petrovic and Sanchez this season. This also means that now we can allocate funds towards other positions since the goalkeeping position are now completed, which I'm very happy to hear. Me personally, I think Petrovic overall is a better goalkeeper. I know that if you want to play with the ball at your feet, then maybe Sanchez is a bit better. Maybe we keep Sanchez number one if he's better for that system until Petrovic gets used to playing with his feet. But then again, I think goalkeepers should be much better with their hands than with their feet. So, okay. I mean, fine. Petrovic, Sanchez, Bertinelli, all three goalkeepers for next season. Fine. We can now move on. And before we move on, one extra thing with regards to Enzo Maresca. So Enzo Maresca has been watching last season Chelsea games on holiday. He has asked Chelsea data room to send him performance analysis on every player from youth level to first team. Maresca wishes preseason training could start today, according to Sky Sports guy, Cave, I can't remember the last name. So that's already, I mean, he's probably very, very data driven. Second comment here, Maresca not being a big name with a lengthy track record in management did not put Chelsea off. Xabi Alonso, for example, his journey from coaching Real Sociedad's B team 2 years ago to now being revered as one of the standout coaches in the sport at Bayer Leverkusen is of course a great example. Also, like I said, Fergie, Wenger, before they joined Manchester United and Arsenal, they were also not coming from incredibly big clubs. Then, moving on to Omari Hutchinson. So I always knew this was going to go one way or the other. So exclusive here from Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea won't loan out Omari Hutchinson again this summer. permanent deal is the only way that a transfer will happen. Chelsea would only consider bids around 25 to 30 million pounds. He understands that Stuttgart are pushing a lot to sign him. Favorites with more clubs in the Premier League, Ajax and Feyenoord, are also keen. I can understand. Hopefully we include either a buyback clause or a sell-on clause as well, because I do think that he will perform quite well, and so he will be worth way more than just 25 or 30 million pounds in the future. And if we're selling him, then at least we can benefit from the development and from future sales. I know it's a shame selling a great prospect like him, but this would also mean that it will become very, very unlikely for us to sell Conor Gallagher, which in my opinion is a big win. Moving on here to the striker position. So according to some report, this has been translated to English. Former Flamengo Rodrigo Muniz from Fulham is gaining a value and attracts the attention of England's greats. I wouldn't call Tottenham greats, but okay. Anyways, the 23-year-old striker scored 10 goals last season, and is in the sights of Premier League clubs like Chelsea and Tottenham. Now, it's true that he had a great second half of the season, which is one of the main reasons why Armando Broja did not play a lot at Fulham. But should we go for someone like him? I think not. I think this is just another report that's out there just to generate some clicks. I think we're going for much high-profile strikers like we've talked about, Sesko, Osimhen type of players. I don't think we're going to go for Osimhen, but these are the types of strikers we are looking at right now, not the Rodrigo Muniz. No disrespect, right? But we have Jackson, we have Nkunku, we have Datro Fofana. Why should we be adding this guy? Just doesn't make any sense. And so right now, I think finally we're going to get some more concrete moves and news with regards to the transfer, with regards to players coming in and out. Now that it's official that Enzo Maresca is going to be our coach, I think inside the club, things are going to move much faster right now, especially for the month of June. I think we will be making lots of deals to make sure that towards the end of the month of June, we get our, let's say, balance sheet sorted out. He officially starts July 1st, but now that he's already announced, he obviously has way more input than before. And then after the Euros, probably we're going to hear more talks here and there. I hope, I say this every single time, I hope that we get our transfer sorted out as soon as possible. Because previously we've been talking about players left, right and center, and then they only join us at the end of the preseason. So we start the Premier League season, they barely know how we play, they barely get any minutes into their legs, right? Because you need to play, you need to run, you need to train. It's a complete disaster. So hopefully as soon as possible we get all of our players in and all of the deadwood, let's say, out. And then let's start our preseason pretty strong. I don't care if it's preseason or not. I want us to destroy teams right off the bat. I want us to destroy no matter what team we're playing against. I want us to destroy them 4-0, 5-0. I don't care preseason or not. I want us to actually feel like winners, feel aggressive, going to the new Premier League season and feel that, oh, we can actually compete. We feel great. We can score lots of goals. There is some synergies now. Let's go and actually grab some silverware this season and finish as high as possible in the Premier League. Exciting times ahead. I don't know, there is this electric feeling in the air. Can you also feel that? If you can, let me know down in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, notification bells on, do all of that, and I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao, ciao.